too far out.
Dummy maul, and they move it instead from Thomas Young, and they find space, and through goes Cabango. And it's a pretty straightforward run-in for Theo. Cabango off that short inside pass. First try of the evening goes to the Welshman. Checked upstairs. The sun, a problem, a good problem for everyone this evening.
Space.
Can ill afford to lose further resources here, but he's okay for the moment at least. Belcher all the way to the tail and over the top and in the hands ultimately of Stewart, who gets his pass away to Flannery. Shows a good turn of pace, turn of foot. Nice little switch of direction too, waiting for the support to arrive, but prime position this for Ulster to strike. They kick away possession, the chase is on defensively, and Beetham did his job. Flannery into Stewart. Out quickly was Alex Mann from that Cardiff defensive line. Got to get that scoreboard working, ticking over, eat into the 7-point deficit. Get some payback for territorial advantage over the last 5 minutes or so. Well within his range on a relatively calm night at Ravenhill, and the first points on the board for Ulster have taken 28 minutes to arrive, but they're on the board. In the hands of Tom Stewart, he was thinking tap penalty, now they're thinking otherwise. McCann this time was the target. Good variation, Ewers, can he get it down? There's a phalanx of Cardiff bodies underneath him that say no, held up. Quicker ball for Doak this, and Flannery.
Advantage, 6-1.
Penalty advantage against Alex Mann. And Ulster cough up possession. Now what's the option here? 7 points to 3. Good strike from Nathan Doak. Splits the uprights. Take Ulster through the phases, and now Ulster come out of that defensive line with Will Addison. Doesn't quite stick his man, and opportunity or a half chance for Josh Adams. Often that's all he needs. The pass is okay, and Cabango needs no second invitation. Through he goes. Nobody can lay a glove on Theo Cabango. And having scored Cardiff's first try 12 minutes into the first half, he's off and running inside 3 of the restart. A big moment in the game and a brilliant finish.
We'll have him. I think Nathan Doak's best position is 9. He's a super 9, and he's got a bright future ahead of him at 9. You know, John Cooney can't play forever.
And this time they keep ball in hand, so mixing it up, and Josh Adams just a handoff on Billy Burns, and primed for the intercept was Jacob Stockdale, and it's going straight to the pocket for Mike Adamson.
Doesn't help his case with the one hand reaching out.
Line break opportunity.
But from up here, it looked like he wasn't far off catching that.
In any case, it was a little inaccuracy again from Ulster that just stole their momentum, but now they're moving forward again. Approaching the end of the third quarter, still down to 14. Looking to score one against the numbers. Off that line out, trying to get the likes of Alan O'Connor involved. Didn't go for it, didn't want to be held up, and they've got it over the line. Good work from Mike Adamson to get himself into position to adjudicate the Ulster try. Huge moment in the game for Richie Murphy's side, and they found their way to the try line through a little bit of brawn and ballast on the try for David McCann in the end. So off go Ulster. Urgency about the attack, and lovely step off his right from Ethan McIlroy, gliding over the turf. Again, the Cardiff player was in a decent position over the ball. I venture to say it was probably Ellis Jenkins in that position. So good at the jackal. Didn't get rights to the ball, didn't get his hands on. And now it's a real scrap for it. And Ulster come out on the right side of the ledger in the eyes of the referee. And this would go a long way to lifting spirits. Beautiful strike from John Cooney. And now there's noise and energy and a sense of belief around the Kingspan in Belfast that we haven't witnessed as of yet this evening. That's a lovely strike. Lacking in cohesion and coordination and any kind of rhythm, but it won't matter if John Cooney can kick his penalties. He might have to kick a few more if Thomas Young can find a burst of pace to get to the try line. Oh, the outstretched boot. denies Cardiff, and that is a massive defensive intervention right in the corner down below us here to deny Cardiff the lead in kind again. Belcher, as Craig was saying, has had a super game. Tinus De Beer now, options a little lighter on this side. Effective though from Josh Adams. Now then, have Ulster managed to get in there and turn it over? Big pressure moment, albeit straight in front of the post, but the Cardiff stats off the kicking tee this season haven't been great. So with that in mind, that's a very valuable 3 points. David McCann scragged and taken to ground and then picked up quickly by Postlethwaite, who's come into the game more in the second half. Loose from Sheridan, he had to improvise. That's good from Stockdale, showing his class and his guile, and then his strength to bounce off the tackle from Josh Adams. Sheridan again, and they get it wide via Burns and Andrew into the hands of Will Addison. Cooney, oh, he's trying to work something on that short side. Was that a deliberate knock on? Cardiff hand in there. Just a knock, I think at the moment, is the decision of Mike Adamson. Breathless, quick, frantic and frenetic. Is there a line break? And Ethan McIlroy, great tackle.
Great
over
tackle
the ball again, Jenkins.
Okay, advantage over for the knock-on.
No penalty, it was just a knock on. Jenkins couldn't get his hands on it. There's that man, Izuchukwu. He's run some lovely lines tonight, Will Addison. Hasn't quite got huge payoff from them yet in terms of a searing line break to open up the space. And Lowry. Cooney waits, and here come Ulster again. 78th minute of the contest, a point in arrears. Now Stockdale. Big gamble from Beetham, Jacob Beetham, quickly out of the line to try and smash into Stockdale. Came off second best, albeit Stockdale a little bit gingerly back to his feet now. Centre of the pitch, Postlethwaite. He's had a really strong second half. Oh, short line on here from McIlroy. Doesn't work out from an Ulster point of view. They knock it on, and now Cardiff full of running. Ball thumped downfield, and it's a 3-on-1 chase here. Options on that short side. Bertrano's got Cabango outside. Theo Cabango for the corner to win it. Surely for Cardiff. The hat-trick try. That surely means a first Belfast victory for Cardiff in 14 years. I'm pretty sure we'll check it upstairs, but Cardiff will feel that they have snatched victory here.
It's a real kick in the teeth.
Again, it's off turnover, isn't it? And a knock on from Ulster when you thought McIlroy might be through. And that's what we will have to assess and adjudicate with Andrew McMenemy, the TMO.
Good awareness from Tinus De Beer to see the space in behind. Look at that, just a walk.
We'll take our time.
And a brilliant pickup from De Beer then at the other end, and there's only ever one outcome once it goes into the hands of Cabango.
We're taking our time, but just give us space, please. If you just go and stand behind the line.
Does that go forward off Reece Carrick?
So reviewing that, so tell me it clearly comes off the reserve Loosehead's hand.
Okay, so
Reece Carrick, so it'll be a penalty for deliberate knock-on.
So Cardiff will have felt they've won the game. The try is going to be chalked off. We'll go all the way back down the other end of the field.
It's an act of foul play.
And John Cooney will have a penalty to win the game for Ulster.
I think it was like one face.
What a turn of events. Wow.
It's a deliberate knock-on.
Ladies and gentlemen, get back in your seats.
Yeah.
That is a season changer, game changer, huge moment. No try, no hat-trick, no victory, and a yellow card to put to add insult to injury for Rhys Carey. Posts called is the decision. Cool as a breeze. John Cooney kicks Ulster to the threshold of victory when it seemed certain their season had been torn asunder by Cardiff. What a turnaround here. (19-17), Cardiff down to 14, 10 seconds. Stadium clock says it's game over. Match clock says otherwise. Do they need a phase? They need the ball. They need a couple of seconds. Cooney, the hero, kicks it off, dispatches it into the stands. Mike Addison sounds the whistle, and Ulster have beaten Cardiff somehow.
Can you believe it? What a finish. I mean, Cardiff have to feel somewhat hard done by, but from an Ulster point of view and an Ulster fan, I'm delighted they got the win. At this stage in the season, with everything that's happened on the field, off the field, I'm glad they got the win, and I look forward to being back at home again next week.